watching before they. So it's, once again, repression of sexuality to an extent.
To an extent. Well, there are also two scientists. One's an archaeologist, one's a biologist, sociobiologist.
So they can't.
And maybe their relationship is unknown and they're just being secretive about it.
Okay. All right.
I mean, there's that possibility, right? But she's also the only female ape that we see largely. Well, the one previously, yeah. But in terms of like society, she's the only one we're ever introduced to.
Sure.
So he gives her that awkward kiss, and
I thought it was funny that as soon as the unnamed female, she starts messing with Taylor's bandage, and he is just done with that shit. He's like shoving her down, like, get off me, woman. I've already had my...
But what is she doing, and why is she doing it at that point? Because, okay, let me jump back to, that's when he's writing something in the sand, correct?
Well, I don't think that's started yet.
Is that before? Okay, my bad.
She's literally just touching his bandage and shoves her off.
No, this minute we basically just established the exterior. We established that they're there.
Okay.
We introduce Cornelius. They have a kiss, and Zira basically says, hey, I want you to see my discovery. Hey, Bright Eyes, this is the one I was telling you about. What's so special about him? Watch.
Because at the end of it, I do have a note, and maybe I took it wrong, that he's writing something. What is he writing, and why is she trying? She kind of in the back even then begins scratching at it.
I think maybe that might be.
I have the bandage, and I have the things the next
maybe
minute.
I took it down wrong.
Yeah. I have them as the next minute, but I could be wrong.
Well, no matter what, she touches. She's taking care of the.
She's kind of like
the ketchup stained.
Yeah, the bad
garment,
blood, the bad 60s blood.
But, so she takes care of that, and even if jumping ahead, if there is that, what's her role and what is her motivation in any of this? Because when she first meets Taylor, she looks at him like she wants to just spit upon him. You remember that moment inside the carriage? It's just...
Yeah.
But then when they get in, she has the odd looking up and down because he's a blonde, blue-eyed, and now she's wanting to dress his wounds.
Well, we also have the unknown scene. There's possibly inside where there was some type of romance or love making.
Maybe she's taking care of him now.
Yeah, she recognizes that this is mate. They've become mates.
Okay, so what is our Taylor, who is how despondent society can be? What does that say about him and his treatment of women? He's just mated with this woman and he wants to beat the shit out of her the moment she tries to take care of him.
There's just so many bad decisions, from the skinny dipping randomly to throwing your equipment out to the side to like this entire scene where like, hey, it's alien woman, let's do it. No, I don't know what kind of diseases. I'm sorry, maybe I'm too like scary.
Let's get even to this, that if you're in an alien world, she looks human.
You don't know.
You don't know. Okay, and you know what?
Vagina dentata. I'll go there.
Hey, hang on, parents. If you have children in your car and you're listening to this, we're going to say this, but I'm not.
Stick it in strings?
No. Right.
No, I am not there. I don't care how desperate I am. Maybe in a couple months, but I don't know how long it's been. But
he's been on a spaceship for a few years and his one woman's died and turned into platinum-haired zombie.
I think he would put it in her before he put it in the living one.
Oh, that's a different minute together there too.
I know.
Yes.
Taylor just makes monumentally dangerous decisions that you would. I mean, I can't imagine the NASA manual that says if you land on an alien planet, don't hit it. But it has to be in a manual somewhere that says don't do these things.
Don't hit the first thing that looks female.
He probably left his space condoms in those weird silver backpacks.
I'm assuming he's not gay. I mean, he might be gay.
Maybe he is.
He maybe did. He could have passed on it, and that's why he's so aggressive.
Maybe.
Get off me, woman! I don't need that shit.
So maybe that's what we'll go into later on. We'll go to the fact that Taylor has some repressed sexual history that's going on there. But you're on an alien planet. Don't drink the water. Don't eat the flowers. Don't
Charlton
sniff the flowers.
Heston's family, please don't sue us for saying that.
Don't mate the flowers.
There you go. Don't hit the first thing you see.
Right. In an alien.
That's a note for myself later on in my life. That's pretty much all I've got. Boys, have anything else? I'm going to end right on it.
Well, we were introduced to the second most important character in Cornelius. We talked about Zira and Zira being possibly the eyes we're supposed to look through, and I think Cornelius is as well.
I think
later discovery, but we have two scientists, right?
He's the questioning mind, and I think the minutes will bear that out, that he truly is the one that's going to question more of what is existence, what's in front of us.
I think we're seeing, that if we have to break it down to three, the chimps are the moderates, the apes are the
Grunts.
the law, and that the orangutans or
Our government.
the politician.
Yeah.
Does that mean that
That's what
politicians
you've
truly
seen-
are a separate class?
That's what
altogether?
you've seen so far. We've seen
Yeah.
the mindless guerrillas that are the army.
the savages or
That's
the whatever.
terrible. The military.
No.
That's not bad. But the grunts, right? We've got the chimpanzees that are the scientists.
And how
we've got-
powerless all of them are to the politicians.
Yeah.
The politicians ultimately rule everything,
And
no
nobody
matter the
can-
questions or the power you
And nobody
contain by
can
the
move out of
military.
their class.
Going back to society and modern society,
Yeah.
or society from 1960 or 1920s or whenever else.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's
For
for sure,
sure.
no matter where you go.
Now, hi, it's almost like today.
Wow. Thank you for bringing that back.
I summed it up so perfectly in
All
this
right.
episode.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, Sean, have another drink of beer.
Oh, beer.
All right, so we'll say that's it for Thursday. Come back tomorrow. We'll wrap up the week. We got one more day with Richard. We'll make sure that it's as fun and entertaining and as insightful as all of this has been. So I'm Todd.
I'm Sean. Find us on podcasts at minuteoftheapes.com.
And I'm Richard.
And I'm Todd again.
Bye.
We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.